Hello, this is Goto. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Offline Restoration Update series. That's better, maybe. Uh, Today we're over at the Warp Perspective Enclave, and we are gonna start doing the logic grids today. Let's go. Um, I did walk around just before starting recording, and I did see that one of our matchboxes we're missing is right here under this lip of this ledge. I don't know which one it is though because the symbols have shuffled, so we're gonna have to find all the matchboxes again. So let's see, is it this one? It is not this one, so it must be the one that was up. Was it up here? Yeah, there it is. So that has become the angry mountain face. Um, let's see how we want to get this one. Maybe through this little gap right here. Come in here and crouch. Yeah, I can see both of them. Okay, cool. Okay, so then we only have one matchbox left, but we're gonna have to find that one. But we looked for matchboxes long enough yesterday, so we're just gonna go ahead and get cracking on the logic grids, I think. So instead of going out and doing some warm up out in the hub areas, we're just gonna go and do the warm up over here on these guys. Okay, so left and right edges are connected is our thing, and we also have the we also have a congruence shape in here. That's really cool. We didn't get congruent shapes mixed in with the rest of the game due to, congruence shapes being new. So we have our Tetris piece already, or sorry, our L piece. Eyepiece. That's an eyepiece, sorry. I know shapes. And it comes over here. This can only be this can go over here and be an S piece. No, it can't, because this is over here. Alright, so this is the square piece. So this cannot go up and over here. It has to come into this space here. I'm thinking this is going to be our L piece here. And then we're going to have a T piece and then our S piece. Alright. Let's do them in difficulty order. Okay, left and right edges are connected, so this guy is dark. So let me see, where do these two pieces connect? This and this are the same distance away as these two pieces. I'm wondering if something's equal distance in both ways, if it's still a double arrow like that. I guess that's something we might find out. Who knows? But anyways, let's see, we're gonna have to have a 10 in here. And up and down, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. There's 5, and then there's 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this needs to wrap around almost entirely around the whole thing. But if we pick up this galaxy, looks like I'm thinking this is gonna have to be dark. So we can include this square and the, maybe not include the galaxy. Because I feel like if we include the galaxy, it's gonna be ugly. uh... What about this 9 here? There's gonna be a light tile either here here and here, or here and here. So if there's a light tile here and here, then the 9 has to be, it would be 5, 6, 7. So this can't be the light tile of this. So this is going to go ahead and be dark tiles. Now, can this 9 still be light tile? I don't think so. This is 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this now has to be light. No, this has to be dark now. And there's 6 here, so it has to go 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright, well. Where is the mirror of this on the galaxy? The mirror of this is going to be down here. We can say that's dark. It looks like there's going to be a single... Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's correct. So there's a single light tile for the 2 arrows on that. That's funny. Okay, we're looking like our galaxy here is going to be the light piece, and then everything else is gonna... Okay, never mind. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wish I could count, because then I would have figured that out way faster. Alright. Let's do symmetry. This looks good. And then let's do the rest dark tiles. Never mind, that's not how symmetry works. That's light, and then that's light. And then these 2 are dark, and then what the heck is this? It's like... I guess it's like a backside of the galaxy. Oh boy. One of the 3 pippers humble you. Alright. 5. Alright, well... So we have 4 here. If we connect this, it's going to be 5, 6. Or we could do 5, 6 here. We can't do 5, 6 here because then there'd be no way to get 7. So let's block this one. And then this one has to go this way. So this is now 6 out of 7. And we can't go here, so it's going to be there to finish off the 7. Alright. Probably want this 6 to go in here to make that 3 do that. So this is 5. That can't go there, so finish that off. Whoops. Okay, so probably don't want the random move I assumed earlier. Because let's see, yeah, this does light, light, and light. Over here, I didn't do that one on accident. So 5, and then there's nowhere for the 6, so that's just not correct. So this goes like this, actually. Now the 4 has a corner trick there. And then we're going left with the light. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then get the 6th one there. The 8, I'm going to guess, is going to go here. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Alright, that's all the 4-pippers. There's no, like, easier puzzles over here, right? This is all... We keep just getting harder and harder over here. Yeah, I don't see any 3 or 4-pippers. Alright. So now we go into the 5-pippers, I guess. And this is probably also going to be the rules that wrap around the top of the grid as well. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Opened a window on accident. And then I clicked out here in the middle of nowhere, which is actually part of the grid on accident. Okay. So we have connect all light, connect all dark, and, we're wrapping around the left and right edges, and we have to make snakes. So, let's see here. I feel like... Does... I'm thinking, like, does the no checkerboard pattern rule apply to a wraparound grid? I feel like it doesn't, right? We'll see. Okay, I'm thinking, though, let's do something like this. Okay, not like that. Like this, maybe? And then the rest can be... Oh no, I'm gonna have to wrap it more. I'm gonna have to tie this up more tightly, but I'm thinking something like this. Oh yeah, actually dark can just go down here. And then light can continue up here, and then down here we can do this to there instead. And light can continue here, and dark can continue there. So there's no immediate checkerboards here. But I guess they're like totally could be. The edge theorem definitely doesn't apply here. Because we have dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. Don't see any checkerboards, but I feel like there's no reason they have to exist because you can just go on the around the backside of the grid. Okay, let's start with that. We have an 8 light and then some dark. So let's see, if we do dark here, we also have to do dark here. These arrows like point behind themselves too, right? I think that's what I remember from last time. Yeah, so... How many tiles do we have here total? We have 20 tiles. And at least 8 of them are going to have to be light tiles. So if 8 of them are tiles, if 8 of them are tiles, yeah, 8 of them are tiles, I'm pretty sure of that. If 8 of them are light tiles, that means we'd have to have no more than 12 dark tiles. Yeah, that's how math works. So right now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, I was miscounting. And if we do a dark tile here, it's going to connect this to this, and it's going to make this and this be dark as well. So that's going to be +1, 2, 3 dark tiles, 4 dark tiles, because this is also going to have to be, what's it called? This one's also going to be dark, otherwise it's going to be an isolated light cell. I mean, I guess it could be an isolated light cell. Let's just assume, though, that this is 4 now, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8, 9, 10. Whee! um... Hmm... So let me see. If this is dark, this also has to be dark in here. So then this gets isolated down to an area of 6, 7, 8. I mean, I feel like that works, right? So let's do dark, dark. Then this can be the light cells. Oh yeah, that's dark too. Then this... Bruh, what's your problem? There we go, my bad. Then this goes over here. And this is 6, 7, 8. And then this one's just going to be light in the middle there. Okay. It's kind of hard to visualize the symmetry around the edge of the grid. Okay. Connect all light cells. What am I supposed to do with this? Connect all light cells. Trying to think, what are the implications of even having any of these arrows start as light or dark? I wish there had been more myopia arrows just like in the hub areas and stuff, so I could have gotten more practice with them. Let's see. So these 3 have to be the same color. These 3 arrows have to be the same color. So if this is dark... I'm just gonna doodle here because I can't visualize so many things at once. So if that's dark all the way there, and that has to be dark. Then... if this is light... no, if this is dark, that would be dark all the way around too, and that would be light. One of these 2 has to be light, so this would have to... that's the back of this arrow, so that has to come here and be light, and then that would be dark. Okay, well, that doesn't really work now, does it? Alternatively, if this one was light, that would be light all the way around. These are both satisfied for some reason. Why is this... Oh yeah, because it can't have any neighbors no matter what. So this one would have to be light and light behind it. Then it would have to be dark, dark. There has to be a light getting in here somewhere, though, and it's totally isolated, so... Okay, so I think having this as dark just doesn't work. So we're going to start with that as light. That would make this be light. So if this is dark, these three are dark as well. And then those two can be light. And I think that's necessary to have this bridge here between the top and bottom. So we'll do that. No, these need to be dark. Okay. I'm wrapping my head around it. Ha 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 ha, puns. Ha ha. Okay, I think that's all the puzzles out here in the front room. Yeah? Looks like it. Anything up here? I am just briefly looking around, seeing if that matchbox is in some funny place. What else did we have in the goals here? Logic grids and matchbox. Yeah, well, we don't know where the last matchbox is yet, so... okay. What kind of puzzles are these? Left and right edges still. Okay, so we have a snake. All light areas have region of 3. Okay, if we do a light area here, we're gonna do something like this. Which... works. That works. That works. Okay. We have a dead end of the snake here. And then we have a dead end of the snake here. So yeah, this works so far. All light areas. No, it doesn't work for that, though. Okay. So I don't think there's going to be a dead end, like, just in the middle of the grid here. That would be my, kind of like my inclination anyways. That's 3, yeah. Okay. There's no dead end at all, it's just one continuous snake. Oh man, all the rules really just go out the window with these grids, huh? Left and right edges, and we have symmetry, 1 symbol per light area. Okay, good, we have something to start with this time. Let's see, this light symbol has to be connected to something. And it can't be connected to this one. And could it be connected to this one? I mean, I don't know, maybe. Where is this relative to that? That's down here, right? So am I correct in that this would be symmetrical here? So this can't connect to this lotus either. So this light piece has to connect to this lotus, but does it have to go this way? If it goes this way, we are blocking in this connection here, and that lotus is just done. Which feels kind of weird, but maybe let's roll for it. Roll with it for a minute. What is this gonna go to? This can't go to this lotus. Can I go to this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could go to this one over here. go ahead and get that given. This one would fold down. No, rather, we can't really get over there to that one, so this one's gonna go there, and then I almost put a dark tile here because that's the edge of the board here, but nope, it's not the edge of the board. This has to connect to this lotus because it can't be part of that one. Or, yeah, I was pointing at the wrong places. See, that's dark there. This would be dark here. Whoops, misclick. That can't connect there, so that lotus becomes Dunzo. Now we have to come up here and do the weird wraparound. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have said that. And then figure out what I've done wrong up here. Okay, I guess. Man, these puzzles. Alright, I'm just looking around. I see a 5-pipper up on this ledge, so let's go up there. Oh, is that a 3-pipper? Goodness me. To what do I owe this pleasure? Anything else up here? Another 5-pipper. I think those start to be the wrap around the top puzzles too, so... Oh, all opposing edges are connected? Yeah. I want to finish the other ones first, but if there are no other ones... Yep, here's the left and right edges. Okay. So, like, the checkerboard pattern just, like, doesn't apply here, because we can go left out of here and then right, and then connect to itself, so... I feel like, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, well, there can't actually be a dark piece in here, because this is actually an isolated cell, so that's light, dark, 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 dark. Then this can come here. Maybe the no checkerboard rule still applies? This light piece has to escape here on this side. If I play this assuming the no checkerboard rule still applies, then this looks like this. I need more examples of that before I like commit to that rule is still in effect or not in effect. Alright, all opposing edges. I think we can go ahead and start on these all opposing edges one. Can't help but notice there's no 3-pippers on those. They're like, yep, this is gonna melt your brain. Go ahead. So connect all light and dark cells. So if we're saying that the no checkerboard rule still has to apply, then we were gonna start with this. This still has to be light in here. These still have to be dark. These are the same grids, right? Yeah. So this is now connected to the top up here. So this doesn't have to come out this way. This still has to come out this way, though. And then this is blocked in here. So this has to come there. This isn't blocked in on this side. Or this is not blocked in here. Um... Like, what happens if I put a light tile here? Is it bad? No. That was, like, totally a guess, by the way. But, as we can see, the checkerboard rule does not apply here, at least not when all edges are connected. Maybe it can apply? I mean, let me look at this grid closer. Maybe there is a checkerboard on the edge here somewhere. So, dark, dark. Light, light. Light, dark. Light, light. Light, dark. So, no checkerboards there. What about here? Light, dark. Light, dark. This one is dark, light, light, light. This one is light, dark, light, light. And then this one is... Yeah, so there's no checkerboards hidden in this one, but that doesn't mean they're not possible. Alright. Maybe let's wrap up these last 4 easy grids, and then we're probably... Oh, hold on, we missed one. Oh, never mind, that's a 5 pipper, that's not a 4 pipper. Who would have thunk that 5 is greater than 4? Let's wrap up these 4 pippers here, and I think that's where we'll end today's episode. Assuming they don't take forever each. So 1 symbol per light area. I can do that. Okay. Oh, down here too. Okay, yep. I see what you got there, buddy. Trying to think, how much heavy lifting is this galaxy gonna have to do over here? We have a corner trick here we can do. Why is the edge of the grid glowing? Am I standing in some weird lighting? Oh, yeah, standing in the dangle glide ring, I think. Something, I don't know. Anyways. So I'm just looking at this light tile here, and it cannot connect to this galaxy. I'm not sure if this galaxy just needs to start coming out and, like, expanding and growing, or if this galaxy is just, like, a red herring that's just gonna stay isolated up there. But it cannot connect to this tile up here, because this tile in the galaxy is 1, 2, 3. So these 2 tiles are the same distance apart. So that means if this was connected to the galaxy too... Well, that would be okay, I guess. But let's see, if this was light, it's basically going to have this come here, and then this is going to be dark, dark. I mean, maybe that's okay. Oh, hold on, though. What's happening up here? I forgot the top edge is wrapping around, too. So if we have light here, this is going to make it like a eye. It's also going to connect a light piece here. So it's going to be light and light. Then this would have to be dark. That would have to be light. Then these two would have to be dark. I feel like I just have to put it down because it's too much to, like, visually look at in my head. So that's here. Block that connection. This has to go there now. This is having a light piece come out this way. This is dark tiles here for that galaxy. So the current edges of this galaxy are here and here. Which is like the weirdest thing. So this light piece has to come somewhere. That's going to come up. Do we want it touching the galaxy? No, we can't have it touching the galaxy. So block that connection. It's going to come up here instead. Can't go that way. So it's going to come here to the 9. So this is now 6 so far. I guess based on that tile, I should have known that was dark to begin with. This can't be dark, so make that light. This can't reach... Wait, no, this is already part of the galaxy. Okay. So we need 3 more pieces for this 9. But if we come up or left... So these 2 are both done. Oh wait, we don't need 3 more. We only need 2 more. Because there's 1 piece up here. Okay, wow. Guys, I don't agree with the difficulty here. I'm just messing around. All opposing edges are connected. Connect all light cells. Okay, well... That means this is going to be basically all symmetrical. This is the, I guess, the one situation where you can have the, these vertical lotuses actually be touching, because they're going to be wrapping around. It's going to be like a looped symmetry. So I think, actually, right, we just, mirror the whole thing, right? And then the rest can be... something. How do we actually connect these, though? Because we don't have to have no checkerboards. No checkerboard does not apply in this household right now. Well, I feel like if we do dark tiles here, we completely cut off this, right? Well, before that, let me do this. Okay. So we have all dark tiles across here. How do we get from the top to the bottom? It would involve doing that, but then that isolates all of those tiles. So I think these have to be light. And then these can be light, and then now these can come down and wrap around the top there. Okay. Like little fork prongs or something, I don't know. Alright. Forced no checkerboard, okay. Oh, this one I can do, maybe. Connect all dark cells. Well, can we just, like, do this? Yeah, there we go. Made a little Christmas present. I didn't know this was the Christmas holiday update. Good idea. Okay, and then this is gonna be our last one. So let's see. This is a square here, so put a light here. This is boxed in, so this has to come out. This is light, light, dark, so this has to be light. This is dark, dark, light, so this has to be dark. Really hard to spot these things on the corner. So this is dark, 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 so this has to be light. The sooner we move into the middle of the grid, the better. So this is dark, light. So this is light, light, dark. This is light, light, gray, gray. Oh, we have dark, dark, dark here, so that can be light. This is okay over here. Light, light, dark is okay. So if this is light over here, these two become light as well. So this one has to be dark. And that can be light. Okay, and then these two have to be dark now. And then this has to be light, and that has to be dark. Is this really all colors connected? Oh, man. Okay, well, now that my brain is melted, I'm gonna go ahead and actually maybe, like, just take a quick stroll around here with the recording pause, see if I can't find that matchbox. So, hold. We're gonna hold. Be right back. Aha, so I was on the right track. So I was going around and I was looking around like maybe they're behind the portal, maybe they're in these bushes in the portal. And as I was checking all the portals, I went over here and looked behind this portal, and there it is. Hey, okay. So this should be fairly easy to hit over here. This glide ring would get out of my face. Where's this guy again? Okay, so this is actually, well, very nicely hidden behind this rock. Maybe we're looking to get it from on top, so let's use the portal to just get ourselves up here. So now we can see it from up here. What about the back one over here? From what angle can we see this one? It just... dangle thing is in the way. Okay, this is like way too far of an angle. Here, we can see the pixel of the edge of it right here. I can't even click on it, though. It's not, enough. I could, jump down and get it, though. Let's see. I feel like this is way too finicky to be what's intended here. Is there any other place that I can stand, like, up there? Oh, yeah. Hey, there's a ledge up there. How about that? Alright, there we go. There's the solve all 12 matchbox. Mirabilis. Heck yeah, let's go. Okay, just 2 more logic grids and we'll have the whole Enclave primary objectives complete, and then we're gonna have a lot of scary looking puzzles to work on. But anyways, that's gonna be a next time problem. Until then, I will see you next time. See y'all!